Gail. How are you?
Hi, Amy. I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are
Good
you
to see
doing
you.
with stay at home right now?
Yeah, it's going. Yeah.
You're working. Are you working just from your home? You have an office at home that you can work from. That's
Yep. Yep. I'm all set up and works pretty well actually. Good internet and good view and everything's good.
good. Good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for agreeing to do this. I'm meeting with buyers all the time. New buyers on Zoom now, which is kind of fun and
Yeah.
different. And I'm getting questions often from people about what buying is like right now. So I thought this would be a really good way to just kind of address some of those questions that I keep hearing, since a lot of them are about the lending side.
Yeah, no, appreciate the opportunity to do my best to answer them.
Good, good. So, and then hopefully then at the end, we can kind of talk about how people can reach out to you
Yeah.
and, learn more about just getting started in the process. But for now, I'll kind of throw the questions at you, and then, we'll go kind of a Q&A, and then, yeah, if anyone needs to contact myself or Gail at the end, we'll give you our contact information. So with that, I'll kind of jump into the first one, the big one that everyone is asking about, I hear the most, which is what are interest rates doing? People are hearing that interest rates are low, even, by close to the threes, which is a crazy, really good interest rate. So if you could just talk a little bit about any insight that you have on interest rates and where they are today or.
Sure. Sure, absolutely. So you're right. Interest rates are excellent, and they've been quite good this entire year. They have been affected by COVID a little bit. But for example, if you wanted to purchase a home on a 30-year fixed rate mortgage and you wanted to borrow less than $741,500, those rates are in the 3.25 range. 3.375, so really excellent low 35 to 40 year low rates. Even a little bit better if you don't need to borrow more than about $510,000. Those are 3 1/8 today, so 3.125. The 15-year mortgages are running about 2.625, 2.75. So rates are really excellent right now. Jumbo loans, so any loan if you need to borrow more than $741,000, $741,500, those are higher. Those are just under 4% today. Very tight underwriting. It's a little difficult to get a jumbo loan right now. We do offer them, and they are more in the 3.875, 4% range. But we are still lending. Historically, that's a great rate. It just doesn't sound quite so good when you're comparing it to 3.25.
Yeah.
But it's still, you're locking in a really good rate for 30 years. We don't do 15-year loans on jumbo loans. Where are rates going to go in the next 3 to 6 months? Amy, if I knew the answer to that, we wouldn't be doing this call. I would be retired in the Bahamas somewhere.
Yeah.
So I don't know. What I do know is that traditionally in election years, rates stay relatively low until the election. Unemployment is high, unfortunately. The new numbers we're going to probably be 15%, 20% unemployment. Traditionally, that would mean that rates stay low. But with COVID and the global economy and how quickly they come up with a vaccine, when we get back to the economy, back on track again, shelter in places lift. And then for how long, all of that has a huge effect on rates. So anyone that could tell you that we accurately are going to predict them really doesn't know. But I do think they'll stay relatively reasonable in the